Yes, you can. Yes, you can post your
Yes,
pictures on. You can
I
post
think
pictures on
YouTube also
YouTube.
has like
Yes,
an audio format also.
audio.
YouTube
You
does
like
not accept text now. Text formats.
Audio, like
Oh,
they'll just
I'm not sure YouTube does
YouTube does
that.
not accept audio format.
no, YouTube does not accept audio.
I heard now. So what is she talking about?
YouTube accepts audio, like podcasts. You can watch podcasts on YouTube. So YouTube accepts audio.
Like you
I
can
thought as
put
much when they
an
said it does not accept. So,
Oh, okay. I would
have
say
a
that.
contribution.
Contribution. Carry on.
Okay, so I think on YouTube there are some videos where you just see a static picture and then an audio is
people
playing in
are
the background.
talking, they're just playing it, but the picture does not move.
No, hold on.
If
Like there's
you're
a
not talking
static
at the moment,
picture.
can you mute?
Can I go on?
Yeah, carry on.
Okay, so like I was saying, they have static pictures, right? It's not moving, they're not motion pictures, and then an audio is playing at the background.
Okay.
So therefore they accept audio. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
That makes sense. Somebody had a counter. Someone was trying to counter what you said.
No, I was the first person that mentioned audio. So I think somebody said it's not acceptable. I mentioned audio firstly. So before I could explain, somebody chipped in that it's not acceptable before this other lady came in and explained about the audio format in more detail.
Oh, okay. For me, from what I can tell, when I mentioned primary content format, and I explained it the other day, I said that primary content format means that what the platform is built based on, meaning that by using this format, the platform can exist without every other format. That would be the primary content format, right? Every other one, which is the secondary, is now like the complementary one. I don't know if that makes sense. So like for YouTube, I believe that they have image, yes, in terms of community. Somebody mentioned that, right? I totally agree with you. For text, I still totally agree with you. But for audio, YouTube has YouTube Music, and this is YouTube in terms of the creator platform, right? The content creation platform in terms of the video part of it, not the audio part of it. So I wouldn't say that.
Just like an affiliate. YouTube Music is like an affiliate of YouTube.
Yes. So it's just like so audio is not part of YouTube. I understand that part where you said that you can actually have a picture and music is playing in the background. As soon as you have a picture and music is playing in the background, what does that mean? It means it has turned to a video automatically. It's just that it is a video with a static image. That is not audio. Audio is something that you are listening to, maybe,
and you can't see.
And you can't see
anything.
Right?
Yes.
You can't see anything. But as soon as I can start seeing something, it's me creating video. Do you understand? It wouldn't be. I don't know if we know Anchor or okay, let's say Audio Mac, right?
Yes, we do.
Where we did not place audio. We did not place picture on those things and start playing them like that. If you have to create that kind of stuff, you have to go to Adobe Premiere. And Adobe Premiere, what you then do is you are going to be creating like Adobe Premiere. What happens? Somebody's trying to say something. Somebody's trying to say something. Juliet, please mute. So to create that kind of stuff, what is going to happen is you are going to have like a timeline on Adobe Premiere. You put a picture on it, you line it up, then you put audio underneath. And when you put audio underneath, when you are exporting MP4, and MP4 is what? It's for videos. I don't know if that makes sense.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, so MP4 is for videos. So I can gladly tell you that it's a video as much as it's going to start. Like there's a static picture and the audio is underneath. It's the same process of making a video. So that is the video, that's not audio, right? And when you're exporting, what you find there is MP4. You will not find, MP4 is a video format. So MP4 is not MP3. MP3 is the audio format. If only that platform also converts to audio, then it gives you the MP3 version. So I can gladly tell you that the primary content format is video. And without text, yes, for SEO, search engine optimization, and for findability, you would find out that videos would not really go far without text. But can it exist without text? Yes. So text is complementary. The image can be used for community in terms of when you are having when you hit 500 subscribers, it will give you the access to community. You don't have access to it almost immediately. As soon as you get the 500 subscribers, it will give you the access to community, and you put your pictures just to engage your audience and all of that. It's more like a community thing.
No, you don't have to get to 500 subscribers.
Oh, really? So how many subscribers do you have to get to?
I don't know, but I don't have up to 500 subscribers, and I can post images. I can. I have one.
When did you open your YouTube channel?
Last year.
What month last year?
I think that was around September. Yeah, September.
Oh, okay. So same year, I opened a YouTube channel, right? And YouTube sent me a message when I got to 500 that I have access now. I don't know why.
Because I post images and I don't have up to 500 subscribers. I do post images.
You do post images. Okay, yes. That's totally fine. But mine was until I got to 500, right? Oh. Before they started giving me access, right? Yeah. Yeah, so that's it. So how many? I think you should actually maybe look out for it if you have like access to, when you had access to it.
I didn't even know when I had access to it. I just saw the community, like, you know, when I'm just trying to learn about the app, and I posted a picture and I saw it uploading. It was even like December. I just posted like an Happy New Year picture kind of thing on my YouTube channel. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's great. That's great. So that's a different experience too. So so as I was saying, the image is like the secondary thing. It's not like if you keep posting image on your community, what happens? And you're not posting videos, it's just going to be dormant, because it's the video that will bring people to the community that makes them subscribe. Then you can start having a small group that you can call a community, right? So that's why I'm saying primary content for YouTube is video. The secondary is the text, which makes YouTube and the algorithm understand that this is what a video is about, basically. And that's that for YouTube. For Twitter, what's the major? What's the primary?
Text.
Just text.
Video. Text.
For primary content format, that's what I mean.
Text.
Okay.
Tweets.
What about secondary?
Image, video, and videos.
What about audio?
Yeah.
I would say that for primary, it's going to be text and audio.
Yeah, because of space, Twitter space.
Yes, Twitter space. There's Twitter space, and Twitter space can exist smoothly without text. And that is more like a podcast and that kind of live podcast, so to say. So I can say the primary formats would be text and audio. Then the secondary format is going to be videos and images. Do we understand, or is this confusing?
Wait. Yeah. Yes, it's actually hello. Good morning, Mr. Taufik. I actually find it confusing, because from what you explained on YouTube about YouTube, rather, you said the platform with which the app was designed on.
Okay.
So
Yes, yes. So that's the primary content, yeah. So YouTube was designed as like to give to like the format is video. So with time, they start upgrading. Okay, you can do this now, you can do this now on YouTube and stuff. So Twitter, my own understanding of Twitter that I know, Twitter that I joined in 2009, it was basically text. Then later on, they increased the text, whatever. Then later on, they introduced videos. Even the Twitter space is just something that happened on recent. The audio stuff. Then even the video.
What I can hear is even the V. I can't hear you anymore. Can anybody hear Daya?
No, we can't.
Oh, I think it's the network, Daya, if you can hear us. So I understand what she's trying to say, but when I said what I said,
Twitter's primary format is just text. Then second chat.
Daya, I'm sorry, it's breaking. Well, I understand what you're saying, but why I'm saying that is, if you remember, I mentioned YouTube Music and YouTube itself, right? They are two different spaces, and as a matter of fact, I can bet it that not everybody on this platform knows YouTube Music as a platform, as a separate platform like iTunes and Spotify. There's YouTube Music, right? Then for Twitter, YouTube Space sits on Twitter, right? It sits on Twitter. It's not a separate platform. It's not like we have Twitter Space as a separate app, just like YouTube or YouTube Music. So what I'm saying is, it sits on it, and can I jump on Twitter? Can I join Twitter today and without creating any text, I can just start creating without creating any content from this thing, and I can just start doing Twitter Space. Can I just create a Twitter Space and people join in? Yes. That is why I am saying that it's text and audio. Please, if you do not agree, let me know. If it makes sense, let me know. Like I said, no stupid answer, no stupid questions. Daya, it seems you want to say something. Daya, are you there? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you have the point. I replied.
Oh, okay, okay.
Like I see your point.
Oh, okay, okay. So if we say Twitter, so what would we say Instagram is then? Instagram. What would you say is the primary thing?
Image.
Then videos.
Video.
No, we all have to agree. Is it image or videos or both?
Image.
Videos.
Favor, you said something.
Image.
Okay, image. Okay.
Image. Yes.
Okay.
Image
so,
and video.
Image and video. I think it's both, in my opinion. Just like we have cited, what the platform can exist without. I think it's image and video. You can post images without any text, and you're good. I know celebrities that post stuffs and they still get that traction without putting any caption or anything, right? Same as video, you can do that on Instagram, but audio, I can assure you. I think where you're going to get audio is when you're doing like DMs and you're trying to send like an audio to someone, like a voice note to someone. That's when you can activate audio. Or maybe you're trying to place a call to someone via DM. That's when you can do that. So yeah, I would say that it's image and video as the primary. Then the secondary can then be text message, because text is just a complementary thing to the image or video that is being posted. Do we agree?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. Do we agree? Is just one person I'm hearing from?
Yes, sir. Yes.
If you don't please step out though. It's not a problem. Let us know. Let us know if you don't agree. For LinkedIn, what is the primary content format?
Job posting.
Job posting.
Text.
Yes.
Text
Okay.
and pictures.
Images
Text
and
and
text.
images.
Okay.
Text and images. Text come before the image.
Okay. Or would you say it's both?
Yes, both.
Oh, okay.
Mm,
What about
both.
videos?
I guess those are complementary.
That would be secondary.
Secondary.
Videos will be secondary.
Okay. Why do you say secondary?
Because the text shows before the video.
They
No.
normally use
Because
video for
Based
like
on what we talked
advertisement.
about, we said what the platform can exist, what the platform was built for, and can exist without every other thing, right? So I think that the image you can post an image and you can still get traction from it, like engagement for that image. You can post video and you can still get engagement. You can just post text messages and you can still get engagements. But audio, I cannot promise you. Right? So I think it's the three of them in that sense. Can you post text and you can get engagement? I think yes. Images, same. Video without any other thing, yes. So I think it's the three of them, in my opinion. What do you think?
Okay, sir. I think
We agree.
my suggestion though. Sir, I have something different to say.
Okay, feel free.
Yeah, so I think it should have like a hierarchy. It should be the text first, because LinkedIn is not somewhere you just go and post your fine face or your fine car and you now get congratulations. They usually tell a story, and it's usually like a corporate kind of story, work-related story, or their growth story. Yes, before they now put the picture down and then people start commenting. Unlike Instagram, where I can just put my husband's picture or just my ring and people they know what to comment. You know, this platform have different kind of audience. So I want to say that is the text first for LinkedIn before the image and then video. My suggestion.
Okay, so which would you say is primary? Which would you say is secondary?
The primary one for LinkedIn is text, image, and video, but it should have like a hierarchy. That's what I'm saying. The text should be the number one, should be paramount before the other ones.
Yes, I actually agree with what she said. I agree. Because on LinkedIn, if you don't know what to type, please don't post any picture, because I actually agree. Yeah. On LinkedIn, text.
Who agrees with Marvelous and Co?
Personally, I totally agree that the primary content on LinkedIn is text, and the text has to be highly optimized, without which you will not have a lot of engagement. However, in recent times too, I've noticed that videos, especially motivational videos, where people can learn something and all of that, have become so highly sought out for, so to speak. They really go viral on LinkedIn, but not just any videos that people can learn from, that are motivational and all that.
Okay, that's fine. Like I said, my opinion is that the three of them will coexist without the other, right? If I start posting text, I would get traction, but maybe not enough, right? If I post just images, I would get traction without any extra text or anything added to it. If I post videos, it's still the same thing. I'm still going to get traction. So I think it's the three of them. Three of them can exist independently.
True, I agree with you.
So that's why I am saying it's the three of them. But if you have like a contrary opinion, That's all right. That's certainly fine. Don't get it wrong. Like, we are here to, how do I speak the English? We are here to actually learn from each other, right? So whatever I say, it's not the final thing. You can just, you have your opinion too, right? And at the same time, we're learning, right? But my opinion doesn't mean that everybody has to accept it. That's my point. You don't have to accept my opinion. But I think the three of them will coexist without each other. For Telegram, what would we say is the primary and the secondary?
I would say Telegram, the primary is text. That's the
Text.
primary content format for Telegram.
I agree with you, text.
Okay.
And have images also. And videos.
Text and videos.
You also use audio.
I agree with you, text.
I think it's the three of them. As a matter of fact, four. The four of them, because they can exist without each other. Do you understand? Like, you can get traction from the four of them, if that makes sense.
True. Yeah.
You can get traction from the four of them on Telegram, and they would exist without the other, without one being complementary to the other. I think Telegram is one of the best spaces that people do not necessarily make use of. And it's sad anyway. Well, something came to my mind. Do we know about WeChat? Have we used WeChat extensively?
No, sir. Me, I haven't.
Who knows WeChat?
No, can you tell us the usefulness of it? I have it on my house, but
I
really don't know how to use it.
I think
I
you can
have it, but I
actually use
cannot even
it
access it.
a few years back, but it was very slow.
It was very slow.
Hello, yeah, like.
How do you mean?
Honestly, I can't really explain. Like, the messages were taking too long to respond. The ads were popping up constantly.
Okay. All right. So the thing is, I think we are going to talk about it when we finish with this what we're talking about now, right? We are going to talk about it. So that's that. Sorry, I'm just trying to plug in my charger. Battery's low. So we're going
Your
to talk
slide
about
is still showing YouTube.
What do you say? Yes,
your slide is still showing YouTube.
We're just using that as a screensaver.
Okay.
So, but I'm still going to like go on with the class, and we're going to change, and we're still going to talk. When we're talking about WeChat, we're going to experiment, right? We're still going to do extra.
Okay, sir.
But it's just YouTube. Yes, I understand. No worries. So, for what other platform did we talk about? Snapchat.
Yeah, and WhatsApp.
Okay, we talked about WhatsApp. Okay.
Yeah.
So what's for WhatsApp? Let's talk about WhatsApp first. WhatsApp. What do you think of WhatsApp?
Text message.
Text message.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Text message. Do you mean the usage for business?
Audio.
No, I mean the content. We're talking about content format.
Text, audio, and video.
Which one would
Audio.
would they exist without each other?
Yes, they can exist without each other.
Text, that's an image.
Oh, okay. So I think it's the four of them, right? Do we all agree? Four of them.
Yes.
Okay. For Snapchat, what is for Snapchat?
Snapchat is pictures with filters.
Video.
Videos and pictures.
Videos with filters.
Videos and images.
Images.
Videos and images. Okay.
Yeah.
With filters.
With filters.
That's two
Now,
videos.
who said with filters?
That's still with videos.
Those are the people that go to weddings and downloaded Snapchat for just pictures and put filters on it. We know them. So, but I think Snapchat is just for images and videos. The text cannot. Well, text can exist when you're messaging.
Yes.
Yeah, without the pictures. Yes.
Yes, even text can exist on your story. You can type things on
just
your
text on your story.
Yes,
Yes,
you
yes,
can.
I agree. We have young people here and we have older people here too. Young shall grow. Okay.
Amen.
Okay.
Amen.
So for what other platform? Okay, I think we need to
Pinterest.
Yeah. What do you think of Pinterest?
Pinterest is videos and images.
Images, yeah.
Images and videos.
Pinterest is images.
Video.
Images. You can post
Videos.
videos. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Then we have Clubhouse.
But I noticed something. When you click on videos on Pinterest, it takes you to YouTube.
Or it takes you to any link. No, any link you attach to
Any link, not just YouTube.
Not just YouTube, it takes you to any link. It could be a website, it could be a blog site. Yeah,
Maybe it's the creators that you are.
Creators, yes, the creators do it like that.
Yeah. It's the creators that determine the link that you're going to go to. Maybe it's the creators that you have always gone to that click into YouTube. But you find every other link and all of that. So so would we say Pinterest is just the primary is images or videos?
Yeah.
Both
ways.
ways.
Images.
I think
people post videos too. They post videos, yeah.
Like video is not working.
What do you say?
No, I post on Pinterest. I post videos on Pinterest. I have.
And it works.
Yes.
It works.
Yes, it works perfectly well, safe.
Yes, it works.
It works, but you must always log in with your email. You must create an access to be able to upload images to Pinterest.
I don't know. You have to be a creator. You have to open a creator's account.
Before you can.
Yes, you have to open a creator's account. So I open a creator's account. And I can post videos and I can post images too.
Yep. And if you sell something that is very, not even sell, if you have a service that you need to show people for them to understand, I think Pinterest is one of the best places that you can actually put your stuff on, because most of the time I find out that Pinterest is underused actually.
Yeah, the algorithm is crazy.
You get traction. Get traction.
The algorithm is just very crazy.
Especially when you now sell to the international market. I see Nigerians and Africans not using Pinterest for business. They use it for
ideas,
inspirations, ideas.
Yeah,
I wouldn't lie. But you can use Pinterest for a lot of things. So
I'm not even aware of all this. I'm not even aware of the creators' account and stuff.
That's why you are in this class.
And then the algorithm is just so crazy. I mean, just give Pinterest like 2 to 3 months consistently. You're going to see the result. Unlike other apps, they have to do this, you have to do that.
True, I agree with you.
So please, I have a question.
Yeah, feel free, ready, just speak.
Okay, good morning, everyone. My name is Stella. Part of the things I do is therapy. I work with therapists. So, sir, please, can you throw more light, just like you said about services, can you throw more light on how Pinterest can be used to showcase therapy service? Because, it's something digital, it's not a physical product. Thank you very much, sir.
You want a therapeutic answer to your question? That will help your business. You bring money now. So, can I answer that question after we finish this session, this part of the class?
No problem, sir. Thank you.
Okay, please just remind me. Immediately we finish this, we're going to go to WeChat. After WeChat, then maybe we can talk about this. Then we'll now go to the proper topic of today. Yeah.
You have not talked about TikTok.
Thank you.
And Facebook.
Oh, okay. That's true. Yeah, Facebook, guys. Which one?
Pictures, videos, text.
I don't think audio works really on Facebook. Probably it's like you are doing like DMs and all of that. But on a major platform, like on your timeline, I don't think audio works. Am I right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So we agree on that. Do we agree?
TikTok.
Whether we agree on Facebook.
Okay, TikTok.
Videos, dancing videos.
Videos, short videos.
Just videos. We can't post pictures on TikTok. Is that what you're saying?
No, you can't post pictures, except maybe you
text?
make it in form of a video.
Then you go live.
What about text?
No, I don't think of text. I don't know.
Sorry, you can post pictures on TikTok.
But you make it in form of a video, the pictures.
No. I do post pictures at times.
Ah, really?
Yes.
Honestly, that's new knowledge. I'll be honest with you.
You can.
On TikTok, you can post picture, you can post video,
You can do it as a video,
like.
you can do it as a picture. But the only thing is that while it's going to be like when you have multiple pictures on Instagram, like on a particular page, where you post multiple pictures. So the way it's going to be outlined, that's the way it's going to be outlined while the music is playing.
It's also a video.
You can even post picture alone without putting music.
Yes, you can even do it without a music too.
You can do that without audio. Like Are you sure?
Yes.
Guys, that's new knowledge. Let's find out.
I do it regularly.
I do it regularly too.
Okay. That's a testimony of like 1 billion people. Maybe it is true. Still find out. That's the way to learn.
People like us who are TikTokers are telling you.
Oh, yes. So how many million followers do you have?
I don't have a million, no.
How many do you have?
I just do it for fun.
It depends on your goal, what you're using it for.
Yes, I just use mine for fun.
Don't hide under goals. How many followers do you have?
I don't know it off head, but I know that.
That means you don't have enough followers. We have enough followers.
Your page. I don't have followers.
I'm not dancing shit right now. I don't monitor that. What I monitor is the result I get from it.
Your followers
is results too.
Mine, I just use mine for fun. It's not that I'm even checking followers.
I have the one for fun. I have the one for business.
How many followers do you have? Go and check it now.
Okay, I will go and check it now, but that's not my major concern. My major concern.
I use mine for business, please.
Yes,
Which one is fun? It's fun giving you money.
But for my business, it's money coming inside my pocket is my major issue.
Yeah.
You learn from people. They are telling you something.
No, we're discussing. That doesn't say you want
This is a conversation. It's a conversation.
Okay, wait.
Yeah, but can I tell you something? Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
So, sorry, I want to talk about on that side. So I was at a club one day. I saw some boys dancing, some young boys dancing, all of that. They're dancing the trap music, yeah. And I liked the way he was dancing, all of that. We were just talking, and he told me he was on Snapchat and all of that. And apparently, a friend of mine was looking for people with huge following. He has an artist, right? Because he has an artist, he's trying to promote the artist's songs, and we are going to connect with DJs and all of that. I'm a DJ and all of that. He's also a DJ, so he's trying to connect with some people and all of that. And before you know it, we just discovered that this guy had 2 million followers on Snapchat. The guy is just a normal guy, honestly. And he has 2 million followers. That guy got paid after that conversation to put out stuff for that artist. So if you tell me that you don't know the number of followers you have, and you are looking at the money that gets to your pocket, maybe you're looking at present. You need to look at the future. So I understand that you might be looking for money right now in terms of what I'm going to sell right now and then just move on. But there is a very huge potential in having a huge following and huge engagement majorly, not just following. So both of them actually play, as in they play side to side. So why do you think that they give people like Macaroni, Tauma, and my brother Shaggy, all of these guys, celebrities like music artists and all of that endorsements? Do you think it's just by what they sing? No. It's the global audience that they have. And if it's not global, if it's national, yes, those are the national. That's why they call them influencers, because they have people that engage with them frequently. So if you have huge following, of course, I will not be following you if you're not engaging every time, if you're not sending me stuff that will engage me. So if you have huge following, it is a very huge potential to make a lot of money. But I'm not saying followership that you bought with money, or followership that you have, but you're not engaging with the followers. Automatically, they're going to leave you. Or maybe when you post, if you have 1 million followers. I know of artists, I don't want to mention names. She's an actress, actually. I saw it recently, maybe like a month ago, and I was surprised. She has more than 1 million followers. And when she posted, how many likes does she have consistently, not just one post? She had less than 1,000 likes. What does that mean? She bought it. If she did not buy it, she's not engaging enough. And she's a very beautiful, wonderful actress, right? But there is huge potential in followership. Why do you think Portable is getting 50 million naira from Obi Kubana? Do you think it's just because he sings? No, it's because, as a matter of fact, let me now tell you one thing about algorithm. Beyonce does not post every time, right? Can you hear me?
Who?
Beyonce.
We can hear you. We can hear you.
Yes.
She does not post every day, every minute, right?
Her page is dead now.
Her page is great, Abby.
She doesn't post regularly. Her page is boring.
Boring. Okay. So Portable posts every time. Do you think algorithm would now say, because Beyonce is one queen, according to how she's been hyped, do you think the algorithm is going to place more priority on Beyonce than Portable? That's a lie. What the algorithm is looking out for is engagement.
Engagement.
If you are engaging enough, the algorithm is going to push more people to you, because you are pushing things that are going to be engaging. So if you think there's no, that's how, if you continue to engage people, of course you're going to get people who are going to be potential followers. They just come across your content because the algorithm is showing them. When they consistently get it, it still does not mean that they're going to follow you. But if they find your content engaging enough and they want to continue to see your kind of content, that is what makes followership. And if they follow you, that is something, because you are engaging with them. So I know it seemed like a very impossible thing, but right now in the music industry, it's still possible. where Portable can collaborate with Beyonce might be funny, but it's honest. It's honest because all of they're just trying to make money. All these guys are trying to make money. The other day, Beyonce released an album, the Brown Skin Girl, that featured the song Brown Skin Girl. She actually collaborated with a lot of Nigerian artists. Wizkid, Techno was producing on that album and all of that. Do you think how many times have you heard Techno sing? Well, there are a lot of songs that he has sung, there are a lot of collaborations, there are a lot of music that you've heard, songs that you've heard from different artists that he has written for them, not just the video. He has written for Kiss Daniel, he has written for a lot of them. But how did she get to find him? It's because he is relevant. And how do you talk about relevance? It's because of the engagement. It's because of the talkability. Why if people can talk about you or about what you do every time, that is what would get you to that table. So if you say your engagement is not what you are concerned about in terms of followership, please know that today. It is very, very important that you have huge following. Some people are not fan of that. Some people might not do it because of so many reasons. Some people would just not do it because they feel like it's too much stress. Some people would do it because they don't have too much time. But if you think that you can do it and you can excel from it and you can continue to be engaging, trust me, you are going to get something huge out of it. So when I'm saying that, how many followers do you have? I was not asking for asking sake. I was asking because I wanted to know, and it depends on what you sell that determines the kind of people that come to you. So Odogu Bitters is for the street, Portable is for the street. That is why you'll get that kind of engagement. You will not see L'Oreal or Massey or what are these makeup brands? You will not see them go and endorse Portable. Portable will not endorse those kind of people because it's not the kind, it doesn't have the audience that they are looking out for. They're the kind of people he's attracting, it's not that those kind of people. But if you sell something really attractive, or whatever it is you sell, you would always find an audience to it, or you always find a brand that also wants to do like promotion. So followership is very important.
Okay, I have a question.
With this point of mine, I have been able to convince you and not confuse you.
I have a question, sir.
Yeah, I think that's parent.
Okay, I want to ask is about Instagram.
Okay.
I hear a lot of people say, okay, people make money using Instagram and YouTube. I'm a chef. I know I can use Instagram and YouTube to sell my business, but okay, what does it take for one to really make money aside using my business as a chef to sell my business on YouTube and Instagram? What else can I do to make money
selling food
on Instagram?
So you make food and sell food, right?
Yes, I'm a chef. I intend on opening a kitchen and I want to do that. I want to own a YouTube channel where I also go on YouTube to teach people on how to make meals and all of that. But aside,
okay, sorry.
Okay, aside doing that, what other way can I make money from YouTube and Instagram? Like Linda Ikeji and other people, bloggers do. What other ways can I make money on Instagram and YouTube?
Wendy, I would say something to you. What I can gladly tell you is, please use YouTube to learn a lot, but I'm still going to share what I think. Because YouTube is going to help you. YouTube is like the best learning platform beyond all of this Etiva, YouTuber, Udemy. I can gladly tell you, free knowledge from people who have done it and people who have not done it, but they have ideas of how to do it, maybe because of people's experience. So what I'll tell you is, first off, continue to share knowledge. If you're big on knowledge sharing, and show people how to, first off, cook, show people the tips and tricks of how to make a particular food maybe much more interesting to people, because of course, a lot of people can make cake, can bake cake, right? But not a lot of people can make the cake as fluffy or as good as how a lot of people would want it. I don't know if that makes sense. So you can share tips on that. I'm just giving you simple, like those are samples that you can now apply in your own terms, but I'm just using those as samples, right? So a lot of people do not know how to design cakes. I think that's an extra, like is another skill apart from baking cakes. And those, I know that this is for people who bake and not chef, but I'm just, like I said, apply it to your own stuff. So a lot of people do not know how to design cake to make it look attractive, and you find people who do that exceptionally well. Don't follow just Nigerian creators. Follow creators from countries that you know that they cook delicious meal. Now, what you are going to do is now study how you look at different people who do what you're trying to do. Look at how they do it. Look at how they film it, because that is another thing again. You can as well show them what the other person is showing them, but how you show is the most important thing. So show and tell. I posted something yesterday. Show and tell are two different things. I can tell you how to do it. I can show you how to do it. But putting those experiences together makes a very huge difference. So I can tell you how to do it through voiceovers and all of that. But if I show you how to do it with that, and when I say show, I mean I would show and tell you explanatorily, like that would make it make sense to you. Film it in a very good way. Those are good ways to share content, and trust me, you're going to get tractions from time to time. Of course, most people they're looking out for short-term success. But trust me, if you're building something on social media and you want to be consistent, I will tell you one thing. Even when I'm doing something with clients, I tell them 3 months is good, but 6 months is better. Because when you are putting out stuff, strategies, the strategy is supposed to change. It's not supposed to be when companies give you stuff, they just tell you, we need strategies on this, and immediately they want the strategies to work. So when they do it for 1 month, they tell you, we don't think we can continue and all of that. Trust me, it takes a lot of time to actually get followers. It takes a lot of time to continue to see what attracts people to your channel. So don't be discouraged when you do not get it almost immediately. Keep sharing content that will help people. Don't think it's free content. Free content can also help you become the go-to person. I believe you know CCNA, Wendy. Do you know CCNA? Wendy, are you there?
Hello, I'm here.
Do you know CCNA?
CCNA.
Cici Yemi, S-I-S-I.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
CME.
Okay, the girl that won wedding, I think she won something for her wedding, some amount of money. So from there, she was like a winner of where they sponsored her wedding. CME. I think that's how she came into that's how she came into the main, that's how she came into social media. She did a competition, right? And she and her husband, they won and they sponsored the wedding. I can't remember the name of the program, Sha.
Oh, okay.
So our wedding was sponsored or something.
Oh, okay. So I have known CCMA for a very long time. I have known her through her YouTube. When I say very long time, it's as long as 6 years. And I know that she had started before that time. She was the first creator to start showing people how to do things, like showing people in diaspora how to make a goosey soup, how to do this one, how to do that one, how to do that one. She's one of the first and biggest creators beyond food. So you might want to check. This is her name. Just look at the chat box. Let me know if I did not spell it correctly, but I think I spelled it correctly. Check it. Check her on YouTube, on Instagram. you would find that she gets sponsored by Maggie, and that's because she shares knowledge on how to cook food. Look at what she does. Look at why what she's doing is attracting you, how she creates her content, what are the things that she's saying, what is our content plan like? Do you understand? What is our content plan like? Or like in terms of, she released a Gucci video today. Tomorrow, she's releasing Edika Ekong. And 3 days after, she's releasing rice and stew. She's releasing, just look at how she is doing it and see what attracts you the most. Because why you are using what attracts you the most is because that is how your audience is going to look at your videos, and they are going to look at it and say, okay, what attracts me the most in all of these things that this person is creating? So if you see it from that angle, that's how your audience is also going to see your content from that angle too. What interests me the most? All of those things that interest you the most are the things that you should be doing. The things that do not interest you, leave it aside. And when you are making that judgment, don't be biased, right? Do that. From that, you can start creating things that they call cookbooks. Cookbooks here in the UK, it's a seller from like, I've gone to some stores to buy just normal books, but I've seen cookbooks sell for as much as 20, 80, 100 plus pounds. And if people put that price on it, it's because there's a market for it. If there's no market for it, they wouldn't put it there. But not, of course, not African dishes. It's their own dishes, but I don't know how they sell it. But I believe that if the market is not there, they wouldn't put those prices there. So cookbooks are very good thing. You can even sell ebooks. You can sell books for each food that you make, and create a link for it and put it online. That is when you start having a community that follows you, right? You can start showing people. As a matter of fact, you can even create a course on how to show, like a content creation course for chefs, because, like I said, most times people cook a lot, and they show it to the world. But how you show them how your knife is slicing the onion and all of those things. Those are things that might be, if those are your selling points, those are also courses. Despite the fact that it's not a cook thing, a food thing, because you do that and people admire that. That's just a sample. Don't get it wrong. And people admire that. Those are things that you can also still sell. You can sell classes for that. You can teach people how to cook, typically, right? But first off, you have to give before they take. So somebody is sharing, Ade Oshun is sharing something to you. So I think it is very, very nice that you look at all of those kind of things. Does that make sense? When does that make sense?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Favor.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Like this content creation thing, apart from the cooking aspect, what about people that don't cook and other things? Is there any way someone can grow, or maybe like a content creation bootcamp or something? Someone can grow on YouTube.
Someone can grow on YouTube. For YouTube,
yes.
I think YouTube is the simplest. Yeah, I think YouTube is the simplest. You just need to continue. Continue to create content. Start with short form content. Short form content is I'm not talking about shorts, YouTube shorts. There's YouTube shorts and there's the typical one for your feed. YouTube shorts, you are going to get people, like it attracts people a lot, especially when you have things that attract people. Okay, if you're doing entertainment, if you're talking about entertainment, I'm coming. Eula, I'm sorry if I destroyed the name. I'm coming. If you push out content that are viral, content that might go viral, if you're doing entertainment, push content that have a lot of artists that has a global presence, recognized globally, you will find out that it gets attractions immediately, whether you are the creator of that video or you stole it from somewhere. I'm not telling you to go and steal. I am not that person. I only said it. So my point is, for YouTube Shorts, you can actually get people from there to start, because okay, this is how I grew that YouTube channel I was talking about. The YouTube channel was growing, but whenever Burna Boy and all of these big artists do festivals, we look at what they are doing. We look at the videos. We search for the videos overnight, and when we search for the video overnight, we post it the next morning, right? That's the one that people have posted. So we are reposting, but at that point in time, we are doing like a reaction to the festival, something like that. So when you do like a reaction to that festival, what happens? You find out that because that artist is being searched for on YouTube, when you search on YouTube for Burna Boy, Whiskey, Davido, and all of those things comes out. And because people are searching for that same thing at that point in time, there's more likelihood that your content is going to come out. But majorly, SEO is there's something called YouTube SEO. YouTube SEO is what makes your content blow up almost immediately. So my point is, YouTube is one of the easiest one. Post short form content in terms of 2 minutes, 3 minutes in the first weeks. Don't try to post like a 15-minute video because you want to get people to watch all of them. It's going to be boring. You are a new channel, start with short form content. Then if you see that people are liking some kind of content, start creating that kind of content, and you can now create it. You can increase the number depending on the demand. So everything you are doing, every change they are making to the kind of things you are creating right now should be based on demand. So if people are demanding for longer videos, there are some points when if you remember, there are some points when music was 16 minutes, 20 minutes, right? Some people created 5-minute songs, especially all of those two-face, like Obey, Sonny Ade, or Lisa Debi, and all of those. They create like a lot of 30 minutes, 1 hour music. Then when all of these Wasiu King, he was creating the same thing, and was creating short versions too. You then find out that artists like Plantation Boys, Tetuila, and all of that, they're doing like 6 minutes, 5 minutes songs. The bands came doing like 4 minutes, 4 minutes, 3 minutes, no, 4 minutes, 5 minute songs, 3 minutes, and some minute songs. Now, Joe Boy and Fireboy and all of those guys are doing 2 minutes and some minute songs. But it's based on demand. If they do it and people like it. And as a matter of fact, I have seen a lot of comments when they do that kind of stuff, and people are saying that, this song is too sweet and it should be longer. That is based on demand. It should be longer, but they find out that people are much more attracted to short form, and they continue doing the short form, and people still listen to it. As far as it is interesting to them, exciting to them. They love the sound of it. So everything you should be doing should be based on demand, right? If people are set to what you're doing, go by that thing that they are doing, then maybe you can increase it if you think that that's the best thing to do. If you think that you can still remain the way you are, feel free, do it. But my point is, continue to put out things that people are searching for majorly. What if people are not searching for it, don't bother. And a good way to do it is to use YouTube trend. We are going towards SEO basically, but SEO is a very different topic and it's very huge. So my point is, keep posting consistently, post short form videos when you start. Also create videos for YouTube Shorts, that's 30 seconds videos. You can do one up to 1 minute, I believe. Do all of those kind of videos, and over time, it's going to blow up. So can we focus on the class now? Beulah, please share. You can speak.
YouTube Trend, is it like an app or something? Or is it on YouTube or something?
I said Google Trend. Just research Google Trend and how to use it. It's going to help you. Beulah, can you please carry on? Yeah.
Sorry, I don't have a question. I only have a contribution to what you were saying to Miss Wendy.
Okay. Let's make
I like food. I like food very well.
Okay.
So I feel one of the things she could use to grow her followers is trying to make new innovative on how to cook. For example, not everybody have time again to start pounded yam, for example. So what do? There are different innovatives. It's either you use a yam pounder, or if you want to draw more attention, you blend your yam and decide to do it like semo. it will still be like pounded yam. Now, when she does something like that, it will not just draw attention, but people will want to learn and follow her. Because as I am, I will not say what I know and I will open and I'll say that, everybody is doing the same thing. I'll just go off immediately. So if she can decide to make new innovative on cooking, and not just only cooking, if she can go into local dish, something like all these how to prepare, there was something I was watching the other day, how to prepare abacha. Now the lady did not just prepare the normal abacha we know. The lady did not just prepare the abacha that we know and I know how to make, but instead she made some new innovative that made me to even download to use. So if she can make new innovatives like that, I think she could get she could get more followers.
Thank you very much, Ma. I
You're
got
welcome.
that. Yeah.
All right. So I hope we've answered everybody's question. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, the people are sharing ideas for you via the messaging, so you can just look at that chat box. We've not finished all of this, but can we move on? Can we move on from this and go to the major topic of today?
Yes, please.
Okay, good. I'm going to come back to the WeChat and the question you asked, Stella. Please just hold on. The major topic for today is engagement, and I think we're already talking about it. Yeah. I created something for a class, but let's do our own. We're going to do our own. So, what ways do you engage people online? But before you do that, I want you to type on the chat box what business you're doing. What business are you into? What business are you into, guys? Please type in the chat box. Type in the chat box. Type in the chat box, what business do you do? Okay. I'm just going to pick one at random. Okay, good. Let's see. Let's use a baker as an example. For a baker, do you have a social media channel for the person doing baking? DT, I believe. DT, yeah? DT? We shall follow them compound to compound. You know, in the past, I mean, because of how I think I DT.
Hello.
Okay, you say he's not answering, so let's move on. Let me choose something else.
No. Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, I can hear you.
Okay. Yes, I do. I have a social media channel.
Okay, so we're going to be using you as a guide, and everybody is going to be helping us with the answers and the questions that we'll be talking about. So first up, this is a question for everybody. This is a question for everybody. When you are doing baking, if you're doing baking, please the chat box now. No mics, no mics, no mics. The chat box now. If you're doing baking, we'll come back to the mic later. If chat box, please. Oh. I don't know why my aim is not working. Chat box, please. Oh, you can't hear me. Sorry. I said what platforms should we choose for baking if we have to be doing baking as a business? What platforms should we choose for baking? If you're into baking, what platform should you use to engage your audience? Okay. So these are social media rules that we're going to be creating for ourselves. Okay. So why do you want to use all of these platforms? Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, WhatsApp, all of that. Okay, good. Okay, very good. When it's 10:45, we're going to go on a break. 10:45, we're going to go on just a 10 minutes break. I know your 10 minutes, some people would still go for 15, but it's 10 that we're asking for so that you can cool off. Then we'll come back to the proper, like to another part of the session, right? So if we say that we are choosing Instagram, WhatsApp, Facebook, TikTok, what would the rule be? The rule is going to be that rule one would be, sorry, I don't know what's happening to my system. Rule one would be, first up, choose the best platforms that suits your audience. That is rule one of using social media. That suits your audience. That suits the audience and nothing more. Don't overdo it. Just platforms that suit your audience. I'm sorry, my A has just decided not to work again. I don't know why. Just now. I don't know what's happening. So understanding that you have to choose the best platforms for your audience. What would you say is the best content? What are the best? How do you choose the best content for your audience? How do you choose the best content for your audience? Would you say that you're going to be creating, today I'm going to be creating beans and rice content. Tomorrow I'm going to be cooking. The day after I'm going to be showing them the process of the cooking. Tomorrow I'm going to be sharing quotes about cooking. Or I am going to be posting a video, a picture. How do you ensure that everything is in line and everything is aligned? How do you do that? What does that mean? It means that you have to please forgive me, my A is not working. My A has decided not to work. And my delete is not working again. Wow, what happened? Can't shut down at this point. Create a content plan that works with the social media platforms that you are going to be using. If you can get that, please note it down. And if somebody can write that on the chat box for us, create a social media plan that works for your business. So you have a direction. That's the social media rule 2. The rule 2 that we have for social media, create a social media plan before you start posting content. Rule 3, when you decide to create that content plan, are you going to be posting the same thing on different platforms? Or how do you intend to use these platforms? Are you going to be posting the same thing? Please answer in the chat box. Are you going to be posting the same thing? Are you going to be posting the same thing? Yes or no? Are you going to be posting the same thing on different platforms? Answer in the chat box, please. Oh, okay, great. Okay. Okay. I've seen like 7 people mention yes. That's fantastic for consistency. That's a lie. You just lie to yourself. You're not supposed to post the same thing to different platforms. Different platform has different usage. Different platform has the different usage, just as different platform has different demography that it attracts. So let's say you are posting a cooking video, right? You're cooking something, you're showing them how to cook egusi. Do you think egusi is going to be good for TikTok? Would you say the same content that you're posting there is what you're going to be posting on Twitter? How do you then engage your audience? Because if I'm on Facebook, I'm on your Facebook and your Instagram and Twitter. If I find out that I will find the same thing on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, honestly, I just unfollow 2 of those things. If I don't unfollow, maybe I forgot. Typically, that's what people do. They forget. And afterwards, what happens? You find out that they don't engage with you most times again, because when they see it on just one platform, that means they have lost traction on the other platforms. So rule 3 is do not create the same content. Please write it in the chat box. Do not create the same content on all platforms. Do not create the same content on all platforms. I'm sorry, my this thing just stopped working. Do not create the same content on all platforms. Thank you. So what do? Let's now assess how all of these platforms are used. Most of the time, when you are a platform like GTV, like a business like GTV, what do? Will you post the same thing on everything? No. What you can do is, if you have, how do you want people to respond to you? So if they have complaints for a bank like GTB, I expect that Twitter is a place where people rant. Twitter is a place where people get all of the news, the updates, and all of that, right? So what I would advise is, and how it is most times used, is Twitter is the platform where you can actually lay complaints. You can actually push out news about, like, your audience are going to be pushing out complaints to you via DM. They're also going to be putting out news out there because they want you to respond to them immediately. So what would Twitter be doing for you? Twitter will be a space where you will be taking care of all of that, right? Taking care of all of that, putting down rules and regulations, the new stuff that your brand is coming up with, and all of that. You can do that on other platforms, but you'll use different content formats. That is where the content format that we use for as an example comes in place. So if I'm giving them content about, I know that Instagram is very cool, it's very sweet with videos, so as TikTok. I can create a vertical image that speaks about, give me a second. I can create a vertical image that speaks about how with the new products that we have, how to use the product and all of that. But if I'm going to post it on Twitter, I can post videos on Twitter. Maybe that's a good way to do it. But every time I come, I would not continually post videos. I'll do a mix of videos, pictures that explains everything, because Twitter is a space where you get information and you have moved on. You are not necessarily staying with one image or one video. So because of that usability, the way people use the platform, that way of using the platform, I would necessarily put text to help us do that. And I also use images as graphic designs that explain the processes of how we'll go about it. So Twitter has its own usage. LinkedIn, I'm going to maybe post images also, or I can also put videos. That means that I'm being dynamic with the way I post different content. For Instagram, I'm going to I can post the image on another day, same content, but I have reused the content. I have repurposed the content. Same content, but different formats. For Instagram, I can post that today, and maybe in the next 5-6 days, I'm still going to post the same thing, but maybe with a tweak, not exactly the same thing. Don't get it wrong. So different platform has different usage. So do not post the same thing on the same on the same content. Now, if you are if you have, what should you pursue? Should you pursue following, or you pursue engagements? Which one would you pursue? Please answer in the chat box. Are you going to following? Are you going to be chasing people to follow you, or you are going to be chasing people to engage with you? Which one of them will you go after? Both, but you have to go. I heard both, but it's one at a time, so you have to choose one. You can't be in the same pool. You can't be in the same pool. Okay, engagements, right? So, first off, the most important thing, that's the rule 4. The most important thing for your audience, for you to give your audience, is to engage with your audience. So if they find your content engaging, that is when followership comes in place. I think I have explained that previously when we were having other conversations. When you engage, when people see your content and they engage with it, they find it exciting. That is when the algorithm is going to recognize it. Then the algorithm pushes it to more people and more people and more people. And the more, and before, don't get it wrong, the more they engage with the content, the more they find it important for them to follow you. So engagement comes before followership. So rule 4, engagement comes before followership, but follow engagement first. So follow engagement first. Please write that down in the chat box, please. Engagement before followership. So go after engagement first. Engage your audience first. Even if it's 100 followers, it's better that you have like 100 followers and all of them are engaging with you, or most of them are engaging with you, than having 1,000 followers and just 50 are engaging with you. If we calculate that percentage, 50 over the thing is going to give you 20%. Oh, no, that's not 20%. So sorry. My math is getting bad. No. That's 5%. That's 5%. 5% compared to you having 100 followers and you have like, even if you have 50 following you, you are better than the person who has 1,000 and just 5 followers. So first off, it's engagement. First off is engagement. So now that you don't have people engaging with you, what kind of content should you post? It means that you have to be dynamic with your post and understand the time that the audience are engaging online. That's rule 5. Rule 5, understand the time your audience are mostly online so that you can post at that time for them to be able to engage. In your insights in all the platforms that you use, they have insights. So in your insights, you'll be able to discover that, right? So rule 5, understand when your audience are online and choose that time as the best time to post for each day. Understand the times that your audience are online and choose that time as the best time for your posting every day. Please write that in the chat box, please. I'd appreciate that. If you don't understand it, let me know. Good. Now that you know when your audience are online, if you have a business account, it shows you insight. If you have a business account, you will find your insights in your business account. Just look for it. If you can't look for it, go to YouTube and you'll find it there. Moving on. Rule 6. Now that we understand when to post, what is the next thing to consider, guys? Can somebody give me an idea? When is the next thing to consider? I'm sorry, what is the next thing to consider when you know it's time that your audience are going to be online? What is the next thing to consider? How to post. How do you mean how to post? It's like Ismaila Rashida. Exactly. Create content that reaches their emotion and sell your brand. First off, we need to understand that a brand and a business are two different things. It is important that I show you this. I am going to, don't worry, I'm going to share it with you later on, but not right now. I'm going to share it with you later on. I created a content about brand, the difference between a brand and a business. You need to understand that. Please don't use brand where you should not use brand, and don't use brand where you should use business, and use business where you should use brand. Those are confusing things. So moving on, create content. Rule 6, or is that rule 7? Create content that reaches the emotions of your audience. Create content that taps into the emotion. I think that's the right word. That taps into the emotion of your audience. Create content that taps into the emotions of your audience. Create content that taps into the emotions of your audience. That taps into the emotion of your audience. Do we understand that? Do we understand that, chat box? Now that you understand that you need to create content that attracts, that taps into the audience. Now, you need to know what your audience find very, very interesting, which fits into making sure that your content is attractive for them. So, rule 7. After understanding the insights, it is important that after understanding all of these insights and understanding that you need to tap into their emotions. How do you tap into their emotions? You need to sell them content. You need to sell them content that how do I say it? So you need to sell them content that typically fits into their wants. You need to feed into the content, like you need to feed into the content that taps into their wants, and all of those things are shown in your engagement metrics, like likes, shares, comments. If you consistently see a content, a style of content that attracts your audience, there's no need looking for things that are in your shokoto, right? That means that use that as an understanding, as data that helps you deal with your customers or your audience, meaning that feed them with what they want, the kind of content they want, and continue to feed them with what they want. You find out that most of the time you are posting, let's imagine a brain jotter or Talma posts all of the funny content, funny skits. And now they're now posting things like like education, and they're saying something like, how do you wear a dress and all of that? And you see them consistently posting educational content. It gets you bored, because the reason why you went there first is to get engaged, to laugh. If they start selling something outside that, it's not going to work. So create contents, understand your audience, and create content that only fits their wants. Understand your audience and create only content that fits their wants. Understand your audience and create content that fits their wants. Like I told you the other day, people buy what they want and not what they need. So create content that fits into their wants. That is very, very, very important. Rule number, I don't know if that is 9 or 10. After you understand that, how do you understand that? Study 8. Okay, great. Rule number 8, study your audience. We have talked about that before. Study your audience and know what they want in your content. So it means that you need to consistently look at your insights to understand where your where your audience, where your audience are coming from. So sorry. Let me calm down. Always, not always, periodically, look into your insights to understand where your audience are coming from, where they are coming from, what the kind of contents that they like, the most favorite posts, the city they are viewing from, the country they are viewing from. That helps automatically understand the kind of people you should be feeding. It helps you have a very clear understanding of your audience. So understand your audience using insights. Understand your audience using insights on where they live, where they are viewing from, the most content they like the most, the most ones that they share, the most content that gives you the most followership. All of those things are things that you should study. So understudy your insights frequently to understand what your audience wants. That's rule 8. Study your audience and know where they're coming from, not just where they're coming from, what they do. LinkedIn can give you what they do. As a matter of fact, LinkedIn gives you A recruiter checks your profile today. A managing director checks your profile today, and all of that. Oh, we're faster break. Okay, let me drop the last one. So if you understand your insights, what is the next thing to do? The next thing to do is, the volume is so low. Can you all hear me very clearly? Can you hear me clearly? Can you hear me clearly? Oh, okay. I think it's you, Agnes. I think it's you, Agnes. I need to check your device. So if you understand your audience and you've used the insights to do justice to that, the last one is start creating content. Start creating content in different formats to reduce boredom. Start creating content in these different formats to reduce boredom. Start creating content in different formats to reduce boredom. Start creating content formats that reduce boredom. So you can go for a break now. I'm going to drop my LinkedIn handle before we leave. I'm going to drop that. So you can go for a break now, 10 minutes break. Please, we should be back by 10:02 max. 10:02. I'm going to be dropping my LinkedIn handle now. 10:02. 10:02. Please show up. Oh, so I'm sorry. It's not 10:02, it's my time. That's my time. Sorry, your time. It's 11:02, sorry. Don't be lost. 11:02. Somebody is saying their husband is their target audience. Me, I'm not there. Oh, nah, mistake. So yeah, so this is my LinkedIn handle. So I'll also go on break. Let me find something to eat, and thank you.
You can't hear anything because we are on a 10 minutes break. We're coming back by 11:02, 2 minutes after 11. 10 minutes break. That's the break time we have for today. So that's why you can't hear anything. Yes.
Oh, okay. Welcome back. So sorry. I tried turning off my system. I'm bringing it back on, but maybe the alphabets will start working back because I don't know what happened.
Apology accepted.
Yeah, it's not working. I'm using my phone right now. So going back to what we're talking about, I believe did you look through while you're on break? Did you look through the social media rules? Hello, can you hear me? Oh, okay. If you look through it, did it make sense to you?
Yes, we can hear you, sir.
I said that if you look through it, did it make sense to you?
Look towards me.
Yes, it does. The rules make sense.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, great. My line is breaking. Is my line still breaking?
No, sir.
Oh, okay, great. So it is necessary for you to understand how to create like a content calendar, right? Based on what we discussed in the rules, social media rules. But has anyone heard of ChatGPT?
Yes.
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 Okay, good. Do you know how to use it?
No.
Yes.
Yes.
I only
I
use
can
it
use
to
it.
type questions.
Please, I didn't get what you asked. What did you ask?
I said that. Do you know what is called ChatGPT?
Chat
No,
GPT.
Yes.
No, please.
No.
I don't know.
ChatGPT is an artificial intelligence platform that helps you answer every possible question that you are looking out for. Every possible question, I mean. And it is updated with information from
Taufik, please unmute yourself.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. So if you're looking for information that on ChatGPT that is historical, it is only going to give you information as soon as earlier as as soon as 2021. It's not going to give you any information above that. So if you are looking for any information that is outside 2021, maybe 2022, 2023 information, it might not be able to give you. But if you're using ChatGPT, you can use it to ask any question. Any question. It's not an app. I'm going to share the link in the chat box. It's called chat.openai.com. Click on that link. Please click on that link and I want you to experience the platform. For people who have used it before, good. If you have not used it before, that's still good. Just try it. Can you hear me? Are you accessing the platform already? Are you accessing the platform already? Just copy and paste it. It's going to
For
work.
those saying it's not opening, just go to your browser and put ChatGPT. Just write it on Google. Just you would see it, then click on it, sign in. If the link is not opening, no problem. Just do it from the browser directly. It will still give you access.
So, for those who have opened it, you might find that it's asking you to sign in. Maybe you need to sign in to use the platform. Why I said maybe is, I'm not saying that you have to sign in, but if you want to experiment with the platform, you will need to sign in. That is what I'm trying to say. Are you accessing the platform, guys? Okay, good. I need you to ask ChatGPT every possible questions that you can ask, and we'll be talking about the feedback it's giving to you. You can just sign up with your email. Just click on your Gmail if that works for you. That is if you want to sign up. And if not, feel free to use any other one that you're comfortable with. It could be your Facebook too, or whatever thing it is that is asking you. It's not an app. It is not an app. It looks like an app, but it's not an app. If you're signed in 2 minutes, we're going to come back to talk about it. Explore the platform, ChatGPT, yeah? Explore the platform and ask any question, any question. In the last class, I remember somebody saying that while they were exploring it,
She has used it for our daughter's assignment. It's as good as it is, as you can find it. So if he's saying that he's at full capacity, don't worry. It's not something to worry about. Just continue to try it. It's going to give you the space to do it. Because the whole world is using ChatGPT right now. That is why it's at full capacity. Believe it or not, it's at full capacity. Don't worry. A lot of people are using it. I don't know about this one, though. This one that you guys are posting, I don't know about it. This AI chat box, I don't know about it. It is not an app. Just click on the link and go to Google. Just click on the link and go to Google. You'll get your answers almost immediately. In 3 seconds, you can tell ChatGPT to write you a love letter. You can tell it to create content for your social media.
Taufik, sorry for 1 second. For those people that are asking that don't know, can I just share my screen and show them?
Yeah, that's totally fine. That's all right.
Okay. Okay, so if you want me to put something on the chat, just say it to me and I'll put it. It will generate so they can see it. Can you all see the screen? Okay, Taufik, if you want me to put something on the chat, just say it over the mic. I'll put it so they can see it work.
Can we all see our screen? Me, I can see some blank part of the screen.
Sorry, that's because I opened the chat box.
No, it doesn't work like this on my
Yeah, I know.
laptop.
Apparently, it happens like that sometimes here. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm the one hosting.
No, it's your laptop.
It happens most time.
The laptop is fake, that's why.
Hey, and your own cannot write it.
That's
it's okay,
an
we're good.
So, guys, are you there?
Okay, let me.
You stop the tell story. What kind of story do you mean?
Okay, I had to make it impossible for everyone to unmute themselves because it's making the class really noisy, but I removed that barrier, so please, you can speak up.
Yes, you can do the difference between red ocean strategy and blue ocean strategy.
Yes, it's going to tell you everything. And it's going to answer you within 3 seconds. It's going to answer you within 3 seconds.
How can we get the link? The link has been there inside the chat box.
Sorry, could someone just repeat the question? Red and
Red ocean strategy and blue ocean strategy.
Please, can you help us with the link?
The link is chat.openai.com. Chat.openai.com. As you can see, it's giving you all of the answers almost immediately. For those who have learned segmentation, targeting, and positioning, I hope that you have been convinced and not confused.
You can even write, please elaborate in details.
yes, you can. You can ask it for more information. I don't understand. Rephrase this, make it easier.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I should stop sharing now.
Hello, please, somebody should help me, please.
With what?
I don't know which is this chat GPT and the
Yes,
other thing that is
it's the
being
same
shared.
thing. It's just a different link. It's just, they are the same thing. I've shared the link with you again. Click on it, please.
Okay.
Mine is not opening.
You're using a fake phone.
Can you see my screen?
It should open.
My
Can you
phone
see my
is
screen? You can see my screen, right? Okay.
Okay, so I'm back.
See? Just chat GPT, search. That is it. Can you see the search? That's all. You can just search it on Google and you'd see it. That's it. You don't need to look for the.
Okay.
You can't see.
Okay. Sorry, I can't.
For those who laughed at me, that my A is not working. My A is working now, so I'll jump in very soon.
Sorry, my man is showing that I should log in with my AI account.
Your AI account, wow. How?
Me say if I'm confused, I've never heard it before.
I don't understand.
It's saying that I should log in with my own account. Maybe log in and sign up.
Yeah,
can't
with
go
your Gmail.
beyond that.
You can sign it with your Gmail.
Idiot, you do not need the link. Just go to your Google browser and write chat GPT. It will show you. Then just click on it and sign up. It's that simple. You don't stop looking for the link. Just go to Google and do that. You get it.
Tina, waiting with this.
No, it is not an app. It is not an app. Just go to your Google browser, write chat GPT. It is not an app. You cannot download it on your phone. It's on a browser. You can use it.
You're actually clicking on the wrong link. They're clicking on some. Just follow the prompts.
Okay, guys, I am going to jump in very soon. My laptop is back to form. I don't know what happened. So we'll just continue with what we're trying to do.
Stop searching for an app on Play Store. It is not an app. That's why I said go to Google browser and write chat GPT. It will open it for you. It is not an app. It is not an app.
Wait. When you open Google, right? As soon as you open Google, it takes you to the results that is showing you that different links, right? On that page that has different links, you will see different links there too. Those links that you find there. In the first place, you'll be seeing a lot of ads there. Stop clicking the ads. Maybe it's an ad that is taking you to the App Store. What you need to do is look for that same link that you clicked on in this, the same link we shared here. That's the same thing you should be looking out for.
Does that make sense?
The something is not even accepting my email. Is saying that I have wrong password.
That's because you are
Which
trying
one
to
is there
log
something
in
now?
when you have not signed up. Sign up first before you log in. That's why it's telling you that way. Sign up. You're a fresh user. You are not an
Okay, sir.
existing
Thank you.
user.
Thank you. Good does that. Me, I'm not
So
seeing
you
where
have
to
to
sign.
sign up to use it. You know why? Because they need something. They are giving you free access. Sign up is the least you can do. So sign up.
Please, how can I start chatting with you though?
When can you start doing what?
I said, how can I start chatting with it, with the chat GPT?
Start chatting with it just like you're supposed to chat with it. Like there's a space where you're going to write something. Start talking to the stuff. You can say anything.
Is it chat GDP or chat GPT?
GP.
Hello?
We are going to waste a lot of time if we're not careful, guys.
I've opened the chat GTB, Abby.
GPT.
I'm so sorry.
This class is becoming very funny.
Sorry, sir. How is showing access denied though? What can I do?
I've not even tried opening anything because the first
I'm sorry,
time
I've
I tried.
opened it and seriously, it's I didn't even know it works like this very fast. I typed red ocean strategy, difference between red ocean and blue ocean, and it brought out like the whole thing out. Very, very good and fast.
So,
sorry, I have a question. How do you, let's say, I log out from that browser or I browse other things. How do I go back to that chat GPT? Normally, if I want
You can install it. You can install it.
You can't install anything. You can't install
You can't install it. It is not an app.
It's a
It's
web
just on the browser.
It's on the browser.
Okay, so that means anytime I want to use it, I'll just go and type in chat GPT there.
Yes, you can do that on the browser and you'd get it to
Or
take
you
you
can
there.
al-
Or you can save the link
also
if you
go to
want.
your chat histories, your browser
Hello, sir. I want to ask
It's
a
a web-based
question.
application, so you can download it.
I want to ask a question, please.
Feel free to ask every question.
All right, I understand now.
You say we can use this to write our content. How does the chat GPT recognize your how do I put it? Okay, what if we ask you what do you want to write about? Not just like a heading, like your how do I put it? Sorry.
Don't worry, our facilitator is going to show you. Though his system is
Bring
coming
money.
back on.
Bring money, bring money.
I don't mind. Just drop how we'll chat with you later, so that most of these things are things we need to, you know.
Oh, you don't mind? Let me drop my answer now.
No, not because
I still
drop the
collect
answer.
naira. I still collect naira. I'll confirm.
Not because drop answer be the problem. Now to teach us privately how to do the thing very well. This one a general class now.
Just relax. I'm going to show you.
It's just to put in
Okay.
what you want. Ask any. It's like Google, literally, but a more detailed Google.
Just hold on. I'm going to show you. So, wonderful people. This is how to use ChatGPT. Let me log in. Give me access to share, please.
Okay. This girl pay my team.
Janet, what did you say?
Sorry, I don't know how this thing made the wrong person co-host. I'm coming 1 second.
Okay. It's nice. Yeah, amazing. STP, it will understand. If you type STP in marketing, STP is an abbreviation of what we know it is. But STP will mean something else to in different sectors, in different organizations and all of that. So what you need to do is type STP in marketing.
Okay, Taufik, you have who holds permission?
Okay, I'm warming up, I'm coming. Yeah, so are we ready? ChatGPT. ChatGPT. Just hold on, I'm coming. Wow. Okay, can you see my screen? Sharifat?
Yes, I can.
Yes, we can see.
Yes, we can.
Not the other way around. So, ChatGPT, who is this? Sorry. SLB. So, to create a content calendar, this is what it is. What is a content calendar in the first place? Can you see my screen? Yes, who is that? Please turn off your mic. SLB.
Turn off your mic.
This is why I removed permissions the first time. I will do it again, and you guys won't be able to answer. So you have to pick one. Either everyone mutes their mic themselves, or I remove permission. Pick one now. That's simple.
Okay, this is a content calendar. It's telling you that it's an editorial calendar is used by individuals, organizations to plan and organize their content creation and publishing efforts. You can read every other part, ask ChatGPT what you want, and it's going to answer you. Now, what we are going to tell ChatGPT, please pick a number. I'm picking number 3. Pick a number, guys, via voice.
5.
2.
9.
8. 10. 10.
Okay. Who chose
Here's
9?
the table number 2.
Who chose 9? Who chose 9?
Unique Hepzibah chose 9.
Who chose 9?
Unique Hepzibah chose 9.
Okay, so everybody turn off your mic. Let Hepzibah speak.
Number 10.
5.
11.
Let Hepzibah speak, everybody.
15.
Hepzibah, wait, don't choose any number again. No number. Hepzibah, number 9. Number 9.
Put up your hands, then I'll unmute you.
Number 9. Wow, when we talked about ChatGPT, this platform just turned to, we have like 100 people online now. Wow, it was lesser than that. Amazing.
You've been asked unmute.
Okay.
Okay.
You don't need number.
Unique Hepzibah is there.
Yes, good. What's your business about?
What's my
business about?
I didn't hear you.
What is your business about?
Oh, it's about snacks.
Okay, so what do? You are a baker?
Yeah, I bake, but not for commercial purpose. But I do chin chin, plantain chips.
What business do you do? What business do you do?
I package snacks.
Oh, okay.
Snacks like chin chin, kuli kuli, plantain chips, and stuff like that.
So do you post on social media?
And pork meat, yes.
You post on social media and people use your platforms?
Yes, I do.
Okay, maybe your stuff is not what we want to talk about. Yours might not work for us. Who chose number 5? Number 5. I'm sorry, Unique Epsiba, we have to let you go. Just it's nothing. Don't worry, it's nothing at all. Who chose number 5? Okay, let me just call up name. Fatima, yeah, speak. Fatima, speak.
Good morning. I do event decoration.
Hello, I can hear you. Speak. Hello, Fatima. Wendy, are you there? Let me speak. Let me pick names that I already know and I've spoken about business because I don't want to waste time. Wendy, are you there? Therapist. Who is the therapist? Therapist, where are you? Are you there? Turn on your mic. Raise up your hand. Somebody's raising up a hand. Do you have a business? If you're raising up a hand, you have to have a business. Stella, do you have a business? And what kind of business do you have?
I've asked you to unmute, Stella.
Wendy, you are late. You are late to the party.
Well, Stella is not picking up either, so
I'm
I guess we'll have
here.
to
I'm
do
here.
Yeah, Stella, what's up? Do you have a business?
Yes, I work with a therapist, so it's my business.
Therapist, right? Okay,
Yes.
so do you guys are you on social media?
Yes, we are.
We are on social media, and do you struggle with content?
Sometimes we
Don't
do.
lie.
Sometimes we do.
Okay. Everybody struggles. That's why I said don't lie. Don't worry. Everybody struggles with content and all of that. So, what's your business about? What's the name of the therapeutic center? Yeah.
The oxygenator coaching, like oxygen, oxygenator.
Oxygenator. Okay. Coaching.
Coaching. Yes.
Coaching is my business. It's my business. We are a group of therapists, right?
Yes.
Group of therapists that we are a group of that are. What do you guys do? What do you guys do? Speak.
Okay, we are into one-on-one coaching, career counseling, business consulting.
Wait. That therapists that caters for example,
therapy,
one-on-one coaching, therapy ahead,
speaking engagements, marital and premarital counseling, business consulting.
Okay. Counseling and business consulting, right?
Yes.
Business consulting, no therapy. Okay. No,
Yes, like the idea of the business consulting is if there are a group of people like in an office and they are not doing well, maybe their work performance is low, it could be like a result of their mind. They are not working well because they have their personal issues. So we just go there to like improve their thoughts on how to work better.
Okay. Maybe okay. Let me give you business advice now. So this is the business.
Give us no. Okay.
Okay, don't worry, I would explain. I'll give you the business advice later. This is the business, right? And what I'm trying to do here is to explain to ChatGPT what my business is about, so that if I'm asking it to create something for me, it is creating something tailored to what I am doing.
Oh, okay.
So this is how to create a content calendar. Let's see what this is going to say. That sounds like an interesting, diverse range of services offered by activities that appears by a business. You can see it's telling you what to do.
Okay.
It's telling you that it's not able to provide specific recommendation, but this is what it can tell you. As you can see, whenever you are speaking to ChatGPT, it's just like human, it's a two-way conversation. You allow the bot to speak. That means by typing everything it wants to tell you. When it finishes, wait for it to finish before you stop and start. Yes, you can do it sometimes, but to tell you straight up, it's not emotional. To tell you that you stopped it, and it's going to start something else if you ask it to continue. Do you understand? So what you want to do is to speak to it we allow it to speak, then you can now ask another question and all of that. You need to probe ChatGPT to give you what it wants. Just like you probe a criminal, or you probe somebody, and they will tell you what you want them to do. They will tell you what you want to hear from them. So that's exactly what ChatGPT is. It's like a conversation. It's a two-way conversation. Don't worry, 4 participants raising up their hand. I am coming. Let me just quickly finish this. I want us to finish quickly. Okay, so there are just a few general suggestions that may help my business grow. It's important to remember. Okay, so we have a problem creating content consistently, and I will appreciate, please talk to ChatGPT nicely. I would appreciate that you help us create a content calendar for our business. Sure. First word, yeah. So I can't yeah. It's going to tell you all of this nonsense. It's not nonsense, it's something to put in place, but you really want it to write the content calendar for you, right?
Yes.
So let it write everything. Let it say whatever it's going to say. There are things to consider, like I said, it's not rubbish. Don't get it wrong. It is not rubbish. So after it finishes this, you then say something like, thanks for your suggestion. We sincerely appreciate. You can decide not to say all of those things, but I prefer to speak to it like as if I'm speaking to like a person. I prefer to speak to it that way. You can speak to it any way you want, but trust me, don't be rude, don't be abusive, because they want the platform to be very safe. And that's why they're giving you access for free. Do we get it? Do we all get it?
Yes.
Okay, great. You missed a lot. Let's see. A lot of things. So now, understanding this, please give everybody access to speak. Everybody who wants to speak now. Quickly ask a question before we move on. Wow, 107, amazing. Wendy speak, Lois speak, Yabo speak, Akinboyi Janet speak.
Hello, sir.
What I want to ask is this. Can you hear me?
I can hear you clearly.
Firstly, I know that this ChatGPT, I can see that so many of us are using it for the first time, and it seems complicated, but I've been trying my best. So what I'm asking for, whether you can do, I say so many of us are using it for the first time, and to them, me, I've been able to get it. And I see if it's looking, but not that it's looking complicated. I am talking for the benefit of those people that are yet to understand it. If you can just do a kind of short video for us, you know, do this, so that we can also, you can save you the stress of having to explain yourself over and over again. That is number one thing I want to ask. Then number two, I want to ask this, my mail for this program came late. I just got it yesterday. I don't know why. I hardly miss mail. So I don't know whether you people are giving number, whether I can be allocated a number or whatsoever.
No number.
Okay, thank
you. Okay.
Hello, sir. Please, can I ask a question, please?
Yeah, please feel free.
Please, this site, does it create videos? Videos.
No, it's not, it doesn't. It doesn't. It's just words. But if you want content, if you want scripts for a video, it can create that for you. But if it creates it, one thing I would advise most people, when you use this platform, don't just drag and drop what it says. You need to tweak it to fit into what you're looking out for. Please, it's very important. So, Wendy, you want to speak?
Yes, sir. I wanted to ask a question based on
please, let's go fast with it. Yeah.
Number 7, sorry. It says, create content that reaches your audience heart and sell your brand.
Okay.
Can you tell ChatGPT to that is after telling the ChatGPT what you do, like as I'm a chef, I tell it the whatever that I'm a chef and this is what I am into. Can I tell it to sell my brand, to help me sell my brand? Is it possible?
Tell ChatGPT anything and it's going to help you.
Okay.
And that is more like a, if you're using to create content like this, you are telling me to use that tone of voice. They call it tone of voice or brand tone.
Brand tone.
Yes.
What does that mean, please? I do not understand.
Ask ChatGPT going to tell you. Let's just finish this part of the class.
Oh, all right.
All right. So, Janet, you want to say something?
Yes, I wanted to say that instead of just because you've just been typing on the ChatGPT just to
it's not GBT, it's
GP. I know GPT to create the content. So I feel like you could just say that in a tabular form, depending on what ChatGPT has said in the former, like in your previous something, you can tell it to create a tabular content calendar from Monday to Sunday or Monday to whatever, from what it has written above.
Yes.
Just a suggestion.
Yes, it's going to do that.
I'm just saying it so for people that don't know about it, they can say it. They can type it. Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. Nice one. So for Ada, you want to say something? Ada and Anna, those are the last people I'm going to allow speak so that we can continue. Just want to ensure that.
Okay. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
I'm sorry, I kind of got lost when I joined the class.
When did you join the class?
I joined the class around 9:35.
Oh, that's why you were lost. What happened? Let's find it.
I don't even the class. I'm not following at all. I don't know what is happening. Like now, I don't know where we are. I don't know how we got here.
We are at this location, ChatGPT.
Okay, so how did we get to ChatGPT?
Because we're talking about creating content calendar.
Okay.
For business. So we just chose somebody's business and we're trying to wine ChatGPT to give us answers.
Oh, so how do I get ChatGPT?
Not GBT. GBT.
GBT. I mean GBT.
GBT. GPT.
And GBT. Me too, patting my dog.
ChatGPT is, I'm going to type it to everybody again.
Okay.
Sorry, but I'm going to type it again so that you can access it. You might need to sign in.
Okay.
You might need to sign in. I'm not enforcing you to sign in, but if you want to explore the platform, you would have to sign in. And don't go and log in because you are a new user. You have to sign up first.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah. So let's get that. So Anna, you want to say something? You still want to say something? I've asked you to mute. You decided not to mute.
Please, I still need help with that Instagram, please.
What Instagram? What Instagram?
With lecture on Instagram, because I find it difficult to upload my videos or my pictures on my page. Each time I try to upload, it doesn't go through.
Oh, okay. I don't know what to say about that, but let's just finish this class first. Don't worry, we're going to talk about it. Please just remind me.
Can I say something to
Can I
that?
ask a
Can I just say
question?
something to that?
No, please hold on. I'm
Let
sorry,
her
we're not
update
going
her
to finish the
Instagram.
class.
Let her update her Instagram. That's the
Oh, that's just one
problem.
to
Let
say.
her just
Okay.
update.
I see that.
Yes, once you update it, go to your Play Store, update it, and you can actually use it.
Or App
That's the
Store.
problem.
There is an iPhone.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Thank you very much. Thank you.
My own question is it that because I downloaded the GBT, as the woman called it, that is asking me for charging, that is asking me for payment? Is it because I downloaded it?
Payments. No, you went to upgrade to
iPhone app.
No. You went to download something else. It is not an app. It is a website.
Hello, Taufik, can I interrupt a bit? I don't know, is there a short video maybe they can check on YouTube or browse how to use ChatGPT? Because people keep coming and asking you and it's kind of, taking time. So I don't know if there's any video they can watch how to use ChatGPT free version and they just go and make the research.
I'll do that. So guys, let's mute for now. We'll come back. Don't worry. We have time for questions.
Check the picture I sent to.
We have time for questions. Don't worry. Let's just finish this class first so that everybody will benefit. You understand? Everybody will benefit. Then we can come back for questions. Don't worry, I'm here. We ask all of the questions. Okay, so now that ChatGPT understands what we're talking about, so we ask ChatGPT in different ways. Can you create any amount? If you tell it to create a 1 year calendar for it, it's going to do that. But let's just, for example, just 7 days calendar. Can you create or 2 weeks calendar, 2 weeks content calendar? I'm going to tell it what I want. Content calendar that, give me a second, I'm trying to think. That includes content pillar, content themes, content pillars, content themes, copy for graphics copy, copies, and caption. You would need to go and study what content pillars are and content themes. It is simple. Ask ChatGPT. We can ask ChatGPT. Go to Google and ask Google. Enter. This is just a sample, as you can see. No start. This is just a sample. This is week 1, Monday. Wednesday, Friday. Relationship. Monday. So don't forget, because saying Monday is
I would say this is so beautiful. This is going to make some people to be lazy, not to do things on their own, like,
Yeah, but
myself included, because seeing this kind of thing, I will just go straight. And who needs stress anyways?
Nobody wants to suffer.
God. That's what technology is for now. Technology is for what? Yeah. That's what technology is for.
Sorry, please, you said content pillar and content team. Is that what you said?
Yes, that's what I said. Please continue. You're going to give me something else. And I'll tell you why. You're going to start. It's not going to start before it will start exactly from where it stops. Oh, that's nice. I think they brought it back. Previously, it's not going to do that. It's not going to do that because they wanted to pay. So they started doing all of those nonsense. But now, very good. You have it. Speaking engagements. You see, it's tailoring its content to everything that you are doing. Hope you saw it. Hope you saw the other ones that I showed you the other time.
Yes, I did.
Speaking engagement. And don't forget, because it's saying Monday, Wednesday, Friday, whatever you like. If you want to be posting every day, you can switch it. It just shows you the date. You can change it to Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, whatever it is that you want. Do you understand? But what it has done is create stuff like this for you. Does that make sense?
Yes,
Hey,
it does.
voila. Sorry.
Yeah. Now that's all on Jerry Wala. Now that you have now seen these things.
No, sorry, please. I'm at work and I'm busy. I'm trying to balance the two up.
Right. Yeah, that's fine. So now that you have done this, have you seen it? Do you think it makes sense for what you're looking out for your business?
Absolutely.
So please start from that place. The questions you asked before those things start popping up, like this last one.
Yeah, but that's wrong. You said that you start from what? That's wrong. That's not where we are.
Like the question you typed, like scroll back to that question you typed for it to generate all this Wednesday to the.
Okay, maybe I should drop it.
It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be the question outside. Yeah, but after I've dropped the link for you, direct link. So it doesn't have to be my particular question. You can tweak it.
Yes, yeah, but I want to see the question first, like to be like a guide.
Guide, because you write it down now.
Yes.
You don't use the same thing. Don't use the same thing. I don't want to show you because I know you ask ChatGPT and it is going to answer you. Just continue to probe it and it's going to answer you. Don't worry. But I'm going to show you now. Can you create a 2-week content calendar that includes content pillar, content theme, graphics, copies, and caption? By the way, copies and caption are the same thing. It's just like what we said the other day. Target market, target audience, buyer persona, they are the same thing. It's just different English.
Okay, sorry, please. I wanted to ask. I'm using an iPhone and it keeps telling me to subscribe before I'm able to use it.
Because you downloaded an app.
You see why I don't like this iPhone thing.
Oh,
Android no go give you all the stress.
Honestly, this
if you hit on an iPhone, you are on your own. But I can gladly tell you.
Just like the problem I had.
Just like the problem you have. Because you're downloading.
I'm using an iPhone too. But I can access it.
Simple. It is you. You are the problem. It is not the iPhone.
Yeah, I'm already using the open link you sent to me. So I will delete that app.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just use it online then. Thank you.
That's it. It is you are the problem, not the iPhone. So stop eating on the iPhone. And well, you can stick to your Android. That's fine.
Sorry, what happened with the iPhone is there's actually in the App Store, there's actually a ChatGPT app there. But that one you need to subscribe for it. It only gives you like 5.
But we already said that it's not an app. It's not an app.
I'm trying to just explain to the people that are still getting the app. So you have to tell them that they have to use their Google Chrome on their phone You have to use your Safari or your Google on your phone. It's not an app, so don't go to your app store to look for it. It's not an app.
So, guys, we have 10 minutes. I hope this has been useful to you and every other thing that we've discussed today.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Very good. We have 10 minutes to ask every question. We need 10 minutes for questions and answers, not just for your questions.
Sorry, sir. I have a question, sir.
Ma?
I have a question, sir.
Okay.
So, sir, after GPT has giving us all this one now, it's just for us to copy and paste somewhere, and also just for us to follow this instruction, right? For us to be able to create our content.
Yes, that's why I said, like, first thing first, make ChatGPT understand. If you see what ChatGPT is doing for you here, business consulting for this week, and for the next week, it's still telling you, for the same week, it's still telling you speaking engagement, because it's fitting into everything your business is about, right? Because that is because you have explained to ChatGPT that this is what we are about. Do you understand?
All right, sir.
And let's not forget, ChatGPT sometimes will give you content that fits into if you are just starting your business. Sometimes it gives you content that fits into you have been 2 years into your business, or you have been 10 years into your business. You need to tell ChatGPT what you are about and all of those kind of conversations. So that it can give you exactly what it wants. Don't say ChatGPT did not do well for you. It is you that cannot do well.
So it's just for us now to follow it daily, to be consistent in writing, just by following the instructions.
No, you don't need to follow daily. You don't need to follow daily. Just ask whenever you want to ask. That is all. You don't need to follow anything daily. It is your choice to decide that you want to be using ChatGPT daily to do every other thing. This ChatGPT, as you can see, people use it for their projects, and it works.
Okay, so let me ask, like somebody like me who hasn't started, but I'm planning to start. So you are saying that when I start, I should tell ChatGPT that I am 1 week old in the business, that he should create me a content calendar. Okay, no problem.
Carry on. You want to say something?
No, please, thank you.
Oh, okay. So in business and on social media, because you are creating this for social media, it does not know when you are in business. So you have to separate it. I'll tell it, I'm in 10 years in business, or 2 years in business, or 3 years in business. But I want to start using social media now and all of that. Just like we're talking to it, like normally. Two-way conversation, like I said. So let's talk.
Okay. So I wanted to ask, you said you can use it for projects. So the questions you ask, is it like the same way? Because I have one project like that I want to use it for. So money.
You want to use one stone to kill two birds, or fire?
Money. Yes.
Something like that.
Yeah, Taufik, I want to add to the ChatGPT use. So I also use ChatGPT, right? And it stores your history. So if you have a project, for example, and maybe you're talking about, let me say, crime rates in Nigeria. So you can just tell ChatGPT, this is the information I have, this is the project I'm working on, crime rates in Nigeria. Based on this information I've given you, help me get a problem statement for this project. And ChatGPT gives you a response. So if you want to even talk about another project, there is a side where you see new chats. So you can even talk about different projects, and it will store your history, right? So if you are talking of the crime rate, for example, if you want to go back to it and ask another question, right? You can continue with that question, that particular crime rate. Yeah, so it stores your history, and you can have different, I can share my screen maybe after the class. So you can talk about entirely different things, and it will store, so you can go back to your previous chat, you can have a new chat. So that's the beauty of using that.
So just to conclude what you're saying, as you can see, everything that I've actually searched for is there. So if I'm coming back to talk about what's the name of this oxygenator, I don't need to now start a new chat. If I start a new chat like this, it has taken me somewhere else, as you can see, and it means that I want to start a new chat. But because I have started a chat already in regards to content calendar, I want to speak about oxygenator. I just come back here and tell it that something, and tell it about, and just mention oxygenator so that it understands that I'm still speaking about the same business. And it answers me. So you don't actually need to come to the same space again. New chat, just click on new chat. But if you are speaking about the same thing, just do this. And let's scroll up. Here, I've done Lincoln Festival, Lincoln Music and Drama Festival, because we're working on one festival here. And if I want to go back to that stuff, maybe I want to work on something else on it. I don't need to go and start a new chat. You just click on Lincoln Music and Drama Festival, and you can see that it's going to show. It's as simple as that. And you have all of the things I've said for here. As you can see, show more by the right here. Show more. I just click on show more, and it shows me more. And as you can see, I've searched for a lot, and it's still saying show more again, and all of that. So Unique, speak, Stella, speak, Agnes, speak.
Okay. The GPT. Okay. So
one after.
to add to what your tip is. Okay. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, so the lady who asked about writing a project, I just wanted to add something to it. If you're writing a project that has to do with, and you're trying to use ChatGPT, but you have to be very conscious because plagiarism will come in place. So if you're just going to give you an idea, and then you have to tweak it to your own words. But if you're going to copy everything there, it means that you might have issues if your supervisor or the person who is checking what you're doing is going through plagiarism, if your work is going to be checked, if there is any copy or any copyright in it. So you have to like tweak what you want, like use other words to help yourself. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All
So
right, thank you.
For the person writing project 2, you can also do your in-text citations, but it is going to give you wrong in-text citation most of the time. Well, you also need to tell it what kind of referencing you're looking out for. Is it Harvard referencing and all of that? If you're going to be doing that, you need to explain to you so that it's going to give you the exact thing and the exact way to write it, right? So that's the way to use it. If you want extra expo, not in this class, I can, but you'll pay me. I'm just joking. I can help you with that, but like, you can talk, yeah?
All right, sir. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, man. You're welcome, man. Yeah. So who's next?
It's Anna.
Hannah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I wanted to add something to what the lady that just said something now said about someone that wants to do a project. Like she said, and people who write content, probably for blogs or for websites, it's advisable you make use of paraphrasing tools to paraphrase your work.
Anna,
yes.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
ChatGPT is plagiarism free.
What if somebody still use ChatGPT to ask the same question you asked and you do not know?
Because we are unique human beings, and we have different ways that we speak. So the way you speak will be your sentence will not be exactly the same thing, will be exactly different to another person. Right?
Oh, okay.
So ChatGPT is plagiarism. If I don't want this answer,
then one more thing. Then one more thing about the ChatGPT, it actually built to replicate or to behave like humans. If you ask maybe 5 different people the same thing, they're going to give you 5 different answers. It may contain the same thing, but it will be arranged in different ways. It may contain the same meaning, but the wordings will be different. A case in point is even when you ask it to regenerate the response, it will give you a different response. If 2, 3 people, 20 people ask the same thing, it's going to give, it may be the same content, but it's going to change the words and all of that. So it's plagiarism free.
Okay, so to regenerate this thing, to not say the same thing that I said, it has said here, press regenerate here on the screen. And it's going to write something else. As you can see, it's writing it in a different format now. It's not exactly sitting in open more. If you notice. So all you just need to do is just regenerate response. I think it's writing it in the board. It's not going to write it. So moving on, who has another questions from last week and this week? And sorry,
please, I have a question.
Carry on, Agnes.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, so my question is, these answers that ChatGPT gives, can you share it directly from this site, to those social media platforms you want to share?
That's what I said the other time. You need to tweak it. You need to tweak your answer so that it can be tailored. It can be very, 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 very tailored. What you're looking for, to what you want to say. But this just gives you a very broad insight on what you should say exactly. Do you understand? It gives you a very broad insight to what you should say exactly. Do you understand? So don't ever guess things from here and copy and just paste. Do you understand?
What I'm saying is that maybe you copy it, and then when you get to your page or the page you want to share with on social media, you can now edit it from there. Or is it editable from here? Or you need to copy it on the paper?
It's not different from here. What I would advise you to do is copy it from here, put it on maybe on Google Docs, Microsoft Word, Google Excel sheets, Google Sheets, whatever it is that you want to do, post it there. Then you can now do your corrections there. Does that make sense?
All right, thank you.
Well, 1 minute to go. Just one more before we go. Anna Musa.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to ask about this Instagram and YouTube. YouTube first for my business when I'm.
We can't hear you anymore. Yeah, I can't hear you anymore.
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay, I'm asking, is it possible to guide someone on how to open a proper YouTube channel without sorry? Because I think there was a time I tried to do that, then I've not even there was a time I tried to do that, and I heard it told me to have at least a number of subscribers, and then so I was just discouraged. I stopped. But now after this class, I think I am ready to give it a try again, and I don't know if you can guide me on that.
Okay, a number of subscribers that you are talking about is it's going to be based on the fact that you want to monetize your YouTube. You understand? But if your first thing first, when you're starting a business, of course, money is a goal, but it's not the end. It's not the end goal. Sorry, it is not the end goal in terms of if you really want your business to work. But if you are pursuing money, because the business can work, and it will not reach its full potential. I think that's the best way to say it. It will not reach its full potential. But if money is not the ultimate thing that you are looking for, you're also looking to impact people and all of that, and your audience that you are going to be getting from YouTube. I don't think you should be discouraged.
Okay. I said I was then, but now I'm not sure there's anything that's going to stand on my way now.
Okay, good.
Very Thank good. You.
Yeah, you're welcome. So thank you so much, everybody. Aisha and Wendy, please speak. That's the final one before we go. I need to leave now.
Please, the attendance, how do we?
Your attendance will be shared shortly.
So, Wendy, you want to say something? Aisha, you want to say something?
Yes, sir. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Okay, that tab at below the chat GPT. Mine is not showing the regenerate response. So I can't regenerate.
It's fake that you are using.
It's from the website, from Google.
It's on Google.
Yeah, that's where I got mine from Google.
And it's not showing you regenerate response like you can see here.
No, at all. It's not.
Try to refresh your page again. It might be the network stopped it before it got there.
Sorry, I tried downloading the what's it called? I tried downloading it app.
What is the name of the app? What is the name of the app?
What's it called? I tried to download the AI chat.
What's it called?
Yeah, chat GPT. Yeah, chat
GPT.
GPT. I don't remember chat GPT.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'll try to download it, but my own actually displayed a robot logo. Is it still the same?
It is not an app. It is not an app. Please do not download an app. It is not an app. It is not an app. We said that over 50 times. Are you in this class? Are you in this class since?
Yes.
Yes, I've been, since you said it's not an app, I used Google to try to get it. Hello, can you hear me?
Chat.
Don't use Google,
Just
use
click on
Chrome.
the link that they provided in the chat for ChatGPT.
Okay. So after doing that, it will bring that content calendar. What is displayed on the screen the other time?
Can you guys hear me? Please, I want to answer her question. So when you write something on Google, right? The first few ones usually ads because they're sponsored. Do not click on those ones.
Okay. Hello, I'm listening.
What are you looking out for? What answers are you? What is your question?
I just want to. Sir?
What's your question? What are you looking out for?
I just want to get what you are saying, because I saw what is displayed on the screen concerning the content calendar. So I want to try it out. So I'm just trying to know if after using it, I'll be able to get it like that.
Yes, when you open this platform, it's going to automatically show you new chats. And when you click on new chats, what happens is you then start your conversation with ChatGPT and start typing. Do you understand?
Oh, I do now. I'm grateful.
You're welcome. Thank you so much, everybody. We might not be able to take all of your questions. So we have come to the end of the class. I hope that.
Sorry, sir.
Two things.
Sorry, sir. Please, you said we were going to say something about WeChat.
Oh. WeChat is used in developed countries like China, and it is used to make transactions. They came to Nigeria maybe like 10 years ago, thereabouts, and they tried to gain relevance, but I think the Nigerian market is not ready for WeChat. Do you understand? So it was a problem. So I'm going to show you what WeChat is, and what the Chinese use it for. It is used to make calls. It is used to make all of that. But what WeChat is you can use it for transactions. You can use it they use it virtually for everything. They use it virtually for everything. Coming, I'm trying to via Google. You can buy and sell on WeChat. I think that's where Google starts.
I'm sorry to cut in, but I think WeChat doesn't work in Nigeria.
Doesn't.
Yeah, you have to have like a Chinese number for it to work.
Yes.
Chinese number, yeah. China.
Just something that you just know. You don't need. Maybe you need the knowledge, but you don't need it here in Nigeria. You can't use it here in Nigeria. People are not using it, so there's no point.
Excuse me. Apart from even you can't even use it in Nigeria. People who use it in Nigeria buy it. You buy it, they scan it for you before you're able to use. Like people like us that do importation, we will have to buy a recharge. Some of them use all this 1688 and so on. They'll tell you get a recharge account. So you buy it. It's not that it's really legalized in Nigeria. Hey.
Hello. Listen up your mind. As you can see, mobile top up. This is WeChat Pay. Maybe I should increase it so you. This is WeChat Pay. WeChat Repay. Card repay. Mobile top up. Wealth. Coin. Utility. 10 cents. 10 cent charity. Health. And every other thing. Antivirus code. I can gladly tell you that you know what OPay is. What OPay looks like, right? Just see it in the chat format. That's how it is. That's how I can explain. I think that's the best way I can explain it. If you have this format, that's how it looks like. I don't know why I can't. But do we understand what WeChat is? You can just explore it. Use ChatGPT to ask, Google it, just like we are doing.
Yes, please. I need the contact, and is it the contact or the name of the person that said they can buy WeChat? Because I really want to buy WeChat. I've been trying to get into WeChat for a long time.
Start chat box and have that conversation. Don't you think? So guys, thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Sir, sorry, I'm the one that asked about projects. I don't know, how do I chat you up? Maybe any social media network or something.
Chat me up on LinkedIn is fine. Instagram too might be fine. Any of those platforms.
LinkedIn.
You don't have LinkedIn, but you have Instagram.
Okay, yes, I have Instagram.
Well, I thought we talked about LinkedIn the other day, so you did not try to explore it.
No, it's not that, I've not been able to download and create the account yet. That's why. Yes, sir.
Okay. You actually do that.
Okay, I should chat you up on Instagram.
So please, what is Instagram?
I said, should I chat you up on Instagram?
Yeah, I'm going to share my Instagram.
Oh, okay. I'll chat you up. Thank you.
Yeah,
Taufik. Okay, I'm sending. All right, thank you.
Yeah. And we talked about understanding what business and brand is. I forgot to mention that, but we don't have time. So you can look at it here. You can actually look at this stuff on Instagram. And
okay.
You'll get it. That's for everybody. I think we're done with this. Oh, chat. I can hear you. Speak. What do you say?
I say I've been finding it difficult to sign attendance.
They are going to send you attendance now. Just relax. They're going to send you attendance.
But it's referring me to Google.
Attendance to Google. How?
Yes, when he refers you to Google, you just type your details on it. It just it is a Google document. So just write your details on it and you send it. That's just it.
I don't know my password again.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, everybody.
Before you go,
we really appreciate you. I sincerely appreciate your time. I hope that you have learned one. and I believe you will make use of everything you've learned, basically. Yeah.
Okay. Hello, sir. I find it very difficult to like access my LinkedIn. I don't know why.
Just update your LinkedIn.
Why is it difficult?
I don't know. Like I tried like to create an account, which I did, but anytime I want to log in into the account, it's always difficult. I can't access it and stuff. I don't know why.
Your login. Maybe you should check your login.
Mr. Sophie, can you hear me?
Yeah, what do you say?
Okay. There was a request the other time that you should touch through on how we go about ChatGPT.
Well, I just did.
There's a video or something on how to start up.
Let me search for one video. It's just you it's just the same way you would search. You go to YouTube, look for okay, let me just do it right now. Just give me a moment.
Hello, please, can I say something about this ChatGPT?
Okay.
The best way to even go about this ChatGPT now, accessing it, is just through your Chrome. Once you go through your Chrome and you type ChatGPT, it will take you straight to the app, to the app itself.
App or website?
Like the website itself. But if you use through app will only give you access to use it for just five of whatever you want to do, and after it you're going to be paying.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, so once you get there, you see something like a circular small robot, something like that, but it's not, the website is not like the app itself.
Okay.
Yes. And the only thing it cannot search for you is somebody's name, but it can search every other thing.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
All right, thank you.
Can everyone hear me in the class?
Yes, sure.
Okay, so please, I know we like to extend time and everything, but today I actually have another review call by exactly 12:35, or what's the time now? 12:35, so please fill your attendance because I'm going to have to end this meeting. Sorry. So please fill the attendance. I'm pasting the attendance link on there. Thank you.
Please, I've been having issue clicking on the attendance link. I don't know what's wrong with my phone. That's the same issue I had logging into Zoom. Because
Please copy the link and put it on your browser. It's a Google form to take you directly to the form.
Problem. It's not
Why
copying.
is it not copying? It's copying. Like I've been literally copying it and repasting it on this same place again and again and again.
I'm saying,
please, attendance. Attendance.
Can you share the link
my
again?
phone? Do you know what the issue might be? I'm trying to look for a solution here.
Please,
You want to what?
Please, I want to ask a question. Please don't go yet. Sorry. Hello?
What's the question?
My hand has been off since. Okay, so I want to know, because this ChatGPT looks like it functions like Google. So I want to know if in Google you can actually just take a picture of something and it will tell you, maybe convert it to French and all of that. And you can also send a voice note to ask your questions. So I want to know if ChatGPT has that kind of format too, like if it's content formats that way. I don't know if you understand my question.
ChatGPT is just a ask me question, I answer. Ask me question, I answer, and direct answer. You don't need to now start clicking links and be looking for every other thing that you might be looking for. Do you understand?
Okay. So it's just text.
Question thing, yeah. But why Google will give you every other link that is possible to answer your question. Then you start researching if it's going to answer your question or not. But ChatGPT is just going to give you direct answer, and that's what ChatGPT is about. That's what Google is about.
Okay. All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you so much, guys. I sincerely appreciate you guys. I appreciate your time. Stay blessed. Thank you for showing up every day. And I wish you success with your pitch. So thank you. appreciate you guys.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Admin, please, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
I can't find the attendance. Like, I don't know if your message is on disappear. It's going to appear, and before even clicking on it, it's no more there. I can see other people's messages, but I can't find the attendance link.
Please, someone who can see the attendance link, copy the link and paste it again.
But it's actually true, even from my end too.
I can't, like, till now. Okay.
Anybody who can see the attendance link, please copy it and repaste it. Thank you. Other people are pasting it. Can you see it now?
I can't copy it too.
Other people in the class have been copying it and pasting it, so I actually do not know.
You don't need to copy it, just click on it. It will take you
I know,
to...
she's saying she can't see it. Some people are saying they can't see it, that they can't even copy it. So that's why I'm asking any other person who can see it, copy it and repaste it, so we know that it is actually working.
I agree. Exam on actually may don't make much use if you
I think it's because I think when you're using phone, you can't copy links, but if it's on the system, you can copy the link easily. It's
I'm
difficult to
thinking
copy
it's
with your
network.
phone.
No,
I'm
I'm
thinking
using
it's the
phone
network.
and I
Yes,
can
it's the
copy.
network
I
because
can.
others can copy and paste.
I'm using phone.
as
It
well.
doesn't matter if
I
it's
copied
phone.
with my phone right now.
I just copied my phone to send it back. And I even opened the link too. So it doesn't matter if it's a phone or laptop.
Is there a way you can leave the call and come back in?
Please, can we go now? Are we through?
If you filled your attendance, you can leave. Actually, I'm going to end the call. That's why I'm on with everybody taking their attendance. So if you've taken the attendance, you can leave.
Guys, please hurry up. We have an important meeting for this program. So we have to leave in few minutes. So please hurry up. We are waiting for you.
I'm having issue. Can somebody sign for me?
Yes, we are done for today. Please hurry up. We have to leave for a meeting. And it's for you guys.
Sign for me. My name is Cynthia. Mine is not working.
Please try again. Nobody can sign twice. Nobody can sign for you. Try again, please.
It's not working. They say my email. That my email and password is wrong.
Have you been filling
my
attendance
Google email,
before
my
now?
Google email.
Have you been filling
and
attendance?
password.
Hello? Have you been filling attendance?
Yes, I've been trying. It's not working.
No, I mean, have you filled attendance before today? Have you filled attendance?
This is the problem I've been having.
So what I'm getting is that you've never filled any attendance at all before?
Yes, yes.
How come you've never said anything about it?
Please help me now. How are we going to do it?
Why is it saying that your Google, I don't understand. It's a Google form. You don't even need your password to. It's a Google form. So I'm actually trying to wrap my head around it.
Click the link and fill the form with the details. We don't have time today. We have
Can you at least copy the link?
We will not miss a
copied the
meeting
link.
because of one
Okay,
person.
copy it and put it on a browser, or copy it and save it somewhere. You can still fill it, continue trying before the end of the day. Just copy the link. You can copy it and put it somewhere. Or copy it and put it on a browser and click on, in fact, copy it, put it on a browser. You should be able to access it.
And this is the first my attendance. The first I could not discern
Sorry, I can't hear anything you're saying. I think your network is really bad. Like really, really bad.
Hear me? Hello.
Yes,
Hello.
I can hear you.
Okay.
I can hear you.
I didn't feel my attendance or yesterday. Before the class ended, my phone shut down.
Well, you know what? Just copy. I have to go. Actually, the meeting has already even started now, and they're already buzzing my phone. So please, just all of you have copied the link, I presume, because I'm about leaving now.
Yeah, I think you can also
Next
stop
meeting is
the
going
recording. You can also stop the
It has.
recording as well.
Why is it?